From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
The last phase of any learning process is reflecting. What do I understand now that I didn't understand before? It's like when kids come home from school and parents say, "What did you learn in school today?" And they say, "Nothing." But that's just because they haven't had a chance to reflect, to really understand and think about, what do I know now? What are my new understandings that I didn't have before?
Let's share something that, from our reflection.
There was a lot of people who were hurt mentally and physically during this hard time.
All right, that's an interesting bit of thought. Nessa?
I learned that Abraham Lincoln was actually trying to stop the draft riots, so he donated $2 million to those who had to be drafted, so they could avoid it.
All right. Yes.
My reflection is that in some perspectives, people thought this war and this drafting was needed only to benefit the country, and others thought it was cruel and harsh.
So you had a chance to see more than one perspective.
Students also seemed very comfortable with reflection. And they were reflecting not only on the content that they had learned, but also the process. And I think that's a result of their building in reflection all the way along. It seemed to me like in the unit, and even in what I saw on this day, that every experience, they built in a reflection piece at the end. And that was a thinking time for students to think about new questions, about what they had learned, about how easy it was to learn, and those reflections were prompted by questions that were planted in the reflection sheet by the teachers.
The focus now is on reflective practices. And if we can get them to reflect on any question or any project that they engage in, reflection always leads to other questions. And I think this group has taken that away. We're not done. We're not done. There will be other pursuits next year with this type of inquiry. So I think it's a good framework for them to use.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.